This next trip, we're descending Miracle Max Canyon. Yeah, I know. How did it get that name? I suppose part of canyoneering's DNA is it involves remote places. Like here, Miracle Max Canyon. Takes almost 3 strenuous hours of cross-country hiking and climbing to reach it. The reward, and danger, is 4 beautiful high walls of tortured rock that require ropes and rappel gear to descend. We park off a 4-wheel drive only desert road with no signs and an imaginary trailhead.
But you can see where it's kind of brownish, right? And then it turns kind of like whitish.
Yeah.
Right? Right where it changes. Okay, it's right here.
Miracle Max Canyon is out there someplace, and we have to find it on our own. Just like the few other people who have explored it. Unfortunately, we have a problem before even stepping out into the desert. Someone forgot to bring a rope, and another inadvertently brought a shorter rope than requested.
Okay, so and these rappels are they're fun, but they're straightforward.
Yeah, they are.
They're not.
Yeah, so I think we're fine.
Yeah, we have 4 anyway.
But if everybody's in agreement with that,
Yeah, okay.
it should be good.
In a perfect world, we still have enough rope to run the canyon. The route, such as it is, steers us through flash flood washed terrain, 3 miles of this. Later in the day, when we exit the canyon, we will have to find our way back through this and somehow locate the car. Probably in the dark. In a perfect world, that won't be a problem. We end up at the bottom of this rather steep slope. By the way, we've been here before to run other canyons in the area, so we have faded memories of what to expect. Helmets and gloves. This rock here is about as sharp as glass, and I can't tell you how much blood I've left going up it. You know, my philosophy is, whenever in doubt, do it with a view.
Bill, you have to come back down and get the camera.
I know. I'm used to that.
I know. You know, all these YouTubers, it's amazing what they do. Like, they even climb all the way up to the top and then come back and for their camera.
Right.
It's like crazy. They do it twice a week.
I suffer for my art.
Oh my God.
And suffer we all do.
I've had such toe issues.
The total elevation gain is 1,800 feet to the canyon. That feels like 5,000. The rock is loose, sometimes tricky to negotiate without slipping. In no time, well, perhaps up to an hour, we're high above where we started with views to Stovepipe Wells. But we're far short of the canyon. We lose a bit of the hard-won altitude, but for me, the compensation is we're already in a place that's rarely seen. And finally, we enter the canyon's upper wash, and already the geology is changing. Some 500 million years of uplift and silent forces have twisted and tilted the limestone as if it were Play-Doh. Plus, the upper canyon is so narrow, it collects flash flood water and then sends it down in torrents that scour the walls. We're left with 4 amazing rappels. The first anchor is known as a cairn anchor, which we back up in case there's some inner weakness with the rocks or webbing we don't see and it, well, blows apart while someone is rappelling. The last person down has the satisfaction of knowing the anchor held 4 other people. This is my first rappel after several months, so I need to center myself, or something like that, before stepping over the lip with 75 feet of air below my shoes. On rappel!
Well, at least this is a straightforward one for our first time back.
Off rappel! The nice thing about this canyon is all the rappels are bunched up with little walking in between. The next drop is just a few feet away. For that rappel, the cairn anchor looks a little suspicious and has to be reinforced. For all the effort it takes to get here, the actual rope time is relatively short. 60 feet goes quickly. I have to remind myself that this is still the equivalent of going down the side of a 6-story building. Well, yeah, sort of. And then I start showing a strange inability to stick my landings.
Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Jeez!
The third drop is the highest wall to descend for the day.
All right, on rappel. Okay.
Okay, on rappel.
It has an easy groove down the top, evidence of how powerful the water is as it speeds over the rock. The rappel ends, in a show of ineptitude.
And can I stick? I can't. I didn't stick the landing. Off rappel.
On the ground. Got it. Come on. Little sticky bush down here, right? Coming up.
The final rappel ends in a broad wash, and I have one more chance to finish in an upright position.
On rappel. What did she say? I guess I can keep going, huh? Everything okay down there? Okay. The rope's getting hot. I stuck another one.
I don't know. Maybe if I did this in slow motion, I'd look more graceful?
Rich doesn't know how to go slow either.
Now, as for the name of this canyon, Miracle Max, that was given by Scott Swaney, who explored all the canyons in this area and decided to name them the Princess Bride Canyons in honor of his daughter, who just loved the Princess Bride movie. So we have Buttercup, Inconceivable, The Pits of Despair, and that's just a few.
I think the perfect canyon trip is when everyone gets out safely and has fun doing it. This was the perfect canyon.